Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and Fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Poison Ivy, Cycle, Life and Death, issue number 4. Now, this series has been a pretty solid series, and if you weren't a fan of Poison Ivy before, I think this series is going to make you a fan of her because it's a very interesting series. It has a lot of mystery, and you're kind of scratching your head saying, oh, who killed these people? And so it kind of has that Batman feel to it. It's a real detective-like type of book. So this book is written by this book is written by Amy Chu, and pencils are done by Robson Rocha. The book has been gorgeous all the way through, guys. The artwork is absolutely breathless. I love the detail that is put in this book, and it should have a lot of detail because Poison Ivy deals with plants, and plants, you know, there's a lot of things that go into them. They're very vine-like, they get curly and things like that. The artwork tends to be more on the sexy side of things when it comes to Poison Ivy, and Catwoman in this book too. They're very seductive-like characters in the book. So I love the artwork in here, and it's a really good book to look at, and the colors really make the book pop as well, and the paneling is nice. Everything here is just done top notch, and it's a pleasure to look at this book. I love Catwoman here trying to actually hotwire this door or whatever it is for it to open. So great stuff. So what was the story about this time, and then let's give my final thoughts. Well, in this particular issue, we see Catwoman. She winds up making her appearance in this book, and it's funny because they put a point of view as you're Darshan, who's the person that's kind of been this like love interest for him, love interest for Poison Ivy, and you kind of also thinking, well, is he the one that's committing all these crimes? And we wound up finding out that I don't think it is him. You know, this issue kind of gears towards that he's not the one that's committing the crimes. So once Catwoman makes her appearance in here, she kind of is just like, whoa, she's like, you created like plant babies. She's like, that's like a breakthrough, and it's insane. And so what happens is they wind up trying to find out what's going on with the building that's across the way. They're saying it's abandoned, but they found out that there's other people in there by investigating it. And it was good to see these characters actually team up through the book. And Darshan and Catwoman's interactions with each other were awesome because they're always betting. Oh, I bet you can't do this, or I bet you can't open this door in 60 seconds. And she's like, oh yeah, watch me. And every time he's like amazed by her, she's like, oh, you're hovering over me, you know? And so I love her character in this book, and I felt she was in character in this issue, so it was very well done. They also kept investigating, and they found all of Poison Ivy's research in the actual book. And they found out that there's these people that have been actually become like these plant monsters, and they wind up dying. And you find out that there's this mystery child that was hiding, and you find out that it was all these doctors in this laboratory doing these experiments on trying to create these plant children or monsters or whatever it is, the thing that Poison Ivy has already done. And you can see that it hurts Poison Ivy because he's creating these lives. At least Victor is creating all these lives, and they're just all these failed experiments. And she can't believe that she's put these things through all this torture, and she can't stand it. Whether it was the plant life that was tortured or the human side of things that was tortured, she couldn't stand to see that her work was done in an evil way, and she hated that. And so after some convincing, we wind up seeing that they escape the building, and it kind of leave you cliffhanging to the next issue, and it goes Ivy's family reunited. So really good book because we can really feel the pain here with Poison Ivy when it came to all her research being done in evil ways, and how much pain she was going through, and she found this child. The crazy thing is, though, in this series, once it's done, is it going to have any repercussions going forward with Rebirth, or is this just as a forgotten story and we're never going to see these like children of Poison Ivy again? So this could be just like a self-contained story. But nevertheless, it's a good read. It's interesting. I love the mystery aspect of it, and seeing the mysteries unfold is really awesome in this issue. So overall, I liked it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's been a really solid series so far, and it'll be interesting to see how this ends because we got 2 more issues left. So guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of Poison Ivy Cycle of Life and Death issue number 4. Were you a fan of it? Was this your favorite issue? Or what issue has been your favorite so far? So again, fans, thanks for watching. And this is Comic Frontline. And this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.